Hey guys, can you hear me now? Cool. Sorry. So yeah, I was just saying as I was talking to myself. Welcome along. I'm Semi Dad. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Farquhar, Davis, Farman, and Scruffy19. Thanks for coming along. I did say in the Discord earlier this was just a bit of a test stream because obviously tomorrow we've got the stream on Buckland Farm, and I haven't streamed on YouTube before. I used to do a bit on Twitch. I've been for my nervous wee, done that bit, got that out of the way, so we're good to go. Mr. Farquhar, that is not me. That's one of the stock photos. So yeah, I maybe will try and get my own face in there at some point when I get a bit more proficient with understanding how to do more things on ETS2. But I hope you're all keeping well. This is my own personal save on ETS2 that I've done a bit on, and I thought we'd just play this tonight just to kind of, like I was saying, get a feel for streaming on YouTube, as it's a bit of a dark art to me. Must definitely, because I know exactly what will happen. I'll hit that start streaming and I'll be like, oh, actually I need to be. So definitely a must. So what I thought we'd do tonight is just get a new track and do a job or two. Probably go for about an hour just to get a feel for it, and stay as long as you like, or as long as you can. So, you know, I'm easy like Mr. Farquhar. He's an inspiration to me, so I take like him. Everyone's got stuff going on, so if you stay for 10 minutes, I really appreciate you. If you stay for the whole stream, I appreciate you also. So if you've got stuff to do, just, you know, hop on and do your stuff, do your thing. Cool. So the Magnum that I've got here has been with me since the start. This was the first truck that I bought, and I think it's time for an upgrade, and I don't really know what to get, but we'll find something. I need to get a loan first. Oh cool, thanks Mr. Farquhar, I appreciate that. Let's get some money. Cool, so we've got some money now. So anyone got any preferences for trucks, brands? I have got mods on here as well, so I've got the Ford F-Max mod and the Scania T-Cab mods as well, and some of the Mercedes Actros, and I do have this Freightliner mod, but I'm not looking to get that. Never mind the debt, I've got enough. So I'll show you, because I don't mind the debt so much, because I have got, if I go on to driver management, I've got two drivers that keep the debt ticking over, so that's why I don't mind too much about the debt. Maybe we'll do a big job and pay a big chunk of it off. Alright Davies, we're in for a Ford. Truck dealers. Oh, you've been outvoted, Davis. Sorry, mate. We'll go in for the Scania T-Series. And I want to get it a bit sort of decked out for heavy haulage. I'm going to get that on. I was playing with this the other day. Right, Davis, since you got outvoted, you can choose the colour. How's that? That seems fair. But no blue. No blue. No New Holland blue. F that. Hey MS, how you doing, man? Welcome along to the test stream in anticipation for tomorrow's stream of the week. Right, Davies, these are the colours you can choose from. I'll scroll through them slowly and you can tell me which one you want. Mr. Farquhar's in his element because he's on the old F1 manager. Oh yeah, I saw you playing that actually the other day on your Discord status. So Davis, what's it going to be on the colour choice, my friend? Savannah yellow. Yep, okie doke. I'm not going to spend ages faffing around with Right, so that'll do for that, and then I'm going to get the GPS there. And then, just because we recently got a kitten in my house, we are going to get a little passenger. We're going to get the cat sitting in the passenger seat. Yeah, cool. So that's what we're going to get. And we're going to we're We're gonna get it delivered there, and then we're gonna go and pick it up, I think, because I should have done something different. Now, how do I get in? Drive it. Yes. Cool. So for those of you that are interested, the mods that I'm running are just pro mods now. I did have in ETS 1.46, I did have a wild combination with like Russia and Ukraine and like some of Asia and things like that. It was a wild map combination, but I found that it wasn't that good when I upgraded it all to 1.47, which is the newest update. So let's turn that off and let's get a job going. So yeah, just running pro mods for maps, and I am, what else? Got real trucks, real brands and companies, and a couple of weather mods and things. So oh, I think that's the it's because I used the brutal graphics and weather mod, and before that it was the pro mods load screen, and then when I installed that it swapped to the brutal graphics and weather screen. I want one that's not going to be like forever and ever and ever. That seems alright. Oh, live pigs. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this forklift down to Dover, and then we'll pick up another job from Dover. Let's see if we can just back out. Narrowly avoided a crash there. Yeah, I think with pro mods, I think it's kind of been green means go, go, go. I think with pro mods on ATS, I think it's been left behind a little bit. It's definitely not as far ahead as pro mods for ETS. I'll just keep going. Yeah, do let me know, guys, if the sound's not Good. If there's stuff that's quiet or loud, because I want to do a good stream tomorrow. Put my sat nav back up a sec. As you can tell, I'm not used to playing out of cab. But I will get into this yard and I will do a full look around Davis. Let me just see if that's a settings, in-game settings issue, or if that's an OBS issue. Hang on. Pump that up a little bit. Oh, shots fired. Not that bad. Yeah, I think the game sounds might be a OBS issue, so I will fix that. It's not true, guys. It's all lies. I'm an excellent driver. Sure. Yeah, if you could just keep driving, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I did see. I was having a little play on it earlier. Managed half an hour or so on earlier just to have a little look around. Looks like a good map so far. I mean, you wouldn't expect anything less from Oxy anyway, but it looks like he's done a really nice job. I think I read in the description there's something like 100 plus models that he'd made himself for the map, so I think really because I've been helping MS with Buckland, I've had a little bit of a play around trying to make my own map, a Welsh Mace map where I live. And I think that's just a real big flaw in the way that Giants do it, in that you can't... Oh, shut up. And you can't test for consoles before release. So then you don't know where you're at with console release, which is why I think a lot of the maps tend to come out first on PC. But I do think that's a thing that Giants should really aim to fix, but it's I guess just a shortcoming of being a console user. And ultimately it's not really the map. It's not the map maker's fault, I guess. So, does anyone know actually that's used or been on Court Farms? Because when I was looking around, there's rabbits on there. What do they produce anything, or are they just for show? Just for a different animal? I like them, but I just didn't know if they actually make anything that's sellable. I doubt it, because the only thing I could think that rabbits would make is meat, which you're not allowed. I've got my fucking headlights on! Right, I'm just gonna stop and have a look, because... Yeah, Stu MS, that's a good... That's another thing that baffles me, actually, not to get into Giants thing, but well, the fact they don't allow like slaughtered animals on the game. You know, that's something that does happen in real life. Oh, well, I can't come out now because it's cities. So a little fun fact for you all. So I live just outside this, where we are now, and my sister-in-law owns a caravan park just off this roundabout in real life. Hang on, let me go back to audio. Right, just swapped it back to default to see if that improves the white noise issue. I think the sound issue is a OBS. me just pause there a sec. Just turn it down a little in OBS. Right, I've made some minor changes if you let me know. What do you mean, sorry? Yeah, I've had a little poking around on Saxthorpe, and that's a really nice map. You gonna let me out or what? Or let me in, rather? For sake. No, just game audio capture. The only sources that I've got in my audio mixer is the game sounds, the mic, and then the sounds for the overlay for like subscriber alerts and things. Do we think it's potentially just this truck, maybe? Should I... I'm on a job now, I suppose. When we finish this job, if I swap to one of the other trucks, because this is a mod truck, so it may just be this truck sounds, do you think? Just thinking out loud. Do you want me to mute the truck sound for now? Just so you can... I'll mute it in game. Or just turn it way down in the game settings. I don't want to, like, deafen everyone out with I assume you might know this, Mr. Farquhar, because I've never done it, but if I swap to another truck now, I assume that just cancels this job. Whoa. Guess we're diverting then, boys. Pay attention. Yeah, cool. It's only a short job anyway. It's only 6 hours in game, so I don't know, like half an hour maybe real time. So if we'll power on with this job. If the noise of the truck is pissing anyone off too much, then let me know and I can mute it for now. And then I will swap back to one of my other trucks to the Renault after this job, and we'll see. Because this, like I said, this is a mod truck, so maybe that it's the audio with the truck rather. Yeah, no, it's cool. I'd rather you all say, because like I said, this is more of a test stream for tomorrow more than anything, and I want to do MS Modern's Buckland Farm the best justice possible, because it's a lovely map and I don't want to ruin the first look for everyone by shitty audio, so I appreciate you all helping me out. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry, Davis. I was saying about Saxthorpe. I've been having a little play around. Hey, Dad Gaming, how are you, my friend? Welcome along. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope you're all well. You've had a good day. Yeah, I've had a little play on Saxthorpe, Davis. Mainly, I was testing out auto drive because I've tried with auto drive a few times, and then Mr. Farquhar put me onto the auto drive guy that makes the courses. So I was testing that out on a sort of non-critical save, and managed to get it working, which I was well chuffed with. But yeah, that's another lovely map. I was saying in Mr. Farquhar's Discord the other day that we're just so spoiled for choice on maps at the moment, with like American Falls and now Court Farms out, Saxthorpe, Buckland when it comes out. There's just loads of amazing maps coming out at the moment. And then, of course, the one and only Mr. Farquhar's got his side project going, Ormsby. So that'll come out at some point as well. Anyone in the Discord would know about that as well. And I think actually put some up on Facebook as well. So if you're not in Mr. Farquhar's Discord, go and jump in. The link's on his profile. You might be able to put it in chat actually. I don't know if it'll let you put a link in. I don't know how the chat works on YouTube. I know on Twitch it like, oh no. Can you like hurry up and go past, or because I need to pull in? Come on. Can you like hurry up? Thank you. Yeah, it didn't come up, mate. So I will add a link to the description of this anyway once I'm done. But if you aren't already subscribed to Mr. Farquhar, which I think all of you are, but if you aren't, if anyone's watching that's not actively chatting, go and check out Mr. Farquhar. Get in his Discord, get on his Facebook. One of the nicest guys on YouTube for sure. We'll support and help anyone that wants it and is willing. And the Discord is a wholesome place to be. Sometimes we rant about giants, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we share memes and gifts, sometimes we don't. But it's a nice place to be. It's one of those places you just find a nice pocket of the internet that's actually not just full of dickheads. Because I will tell you, if any of you are on Facebook, right, and you're in that Farming Simulator console group, right, there's some right whingers in there. Just whinging all the time. Just complain about everything. And I find that a very toxic corner of the internet. Yes, I agree, Scruffy, 100%. I think a lot of the people on there are probably about 12. Pay attention, not to the chat. Yeah, I think a lot of the people in there are about 12 and have literally no idea. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a poisonous group, but I stay in there for the lols. I could just leave it, but I could just leave it and have an easier life, but I enjoy it for the kickoffs. But yeah, it's all about 12-year-olds and just begging for mods to be made without actually finding out what kind of work goes into making a mod. So, you know, I think if they actually tried, they might not. Well, I say might not, they probably would. But if they actually tried and looked and started to learn about mod making, then you would see the kind of work and effort that goes into making even a basic mod. So I was saying to MS earlier, we were chatting about something on Buckland, and I won't go too much into it, but I was asking about how easy it would be to add a thing in, because I know a very tiny bit. I've been toying or messing around in the little spare time that I get with making a map, and I started that process, and it's long, and I don't think it'll be out until probably FS29. But if it even gets that far. But yeah, I asked him a question, and I said, like I said, it's only a suggestion because I don't know if it's easy or hard to do. If it's really hard, don't worry about it. If it's easy, then it might be worth doing it. Because yeah, when you actually start looking into these things in the different files and different XMLs and i3D files and shapes files and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm going that kind of distance. I think if it ever gets that far. I mean, I'm further along with it now than I was when I started making it last year when I first got in your Discord. Oh yeah, I imagine they're not. I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong or if you disagree, but I would say that Court Farms is probably one of the most anticipated maps on FS22, if not the most anticipated map. So I imagine there's a lot of people with angry faces in that console group today. But as I said in Mr. Farquhar's Discord the other day, I got in on FS20. I got in on FS19. That's when I started playing, and I got it on Xbox One when it came to Game Pass quite late in the cycle of the game, and I was just grateful for what was there. I had a great time putting thousands of hours, countless hours playing it. I had a great time. I thought there was a reasonably good selection of mods around. I had no idea that PC was like twice as many mods and so many of them game improving. But yeah, you just have to accept that that's a limitation of your chosen platform, I'm afraid. I think they failed to see that. But again, I think Mr. Farquhar was saying the other day, or someone was saying that the reason that they come out on console, on PC first and not console, is because Giants make it so difficult to test for consoles. Because you can't test for consoles before it's released, so you don't know what the testing process is. So a map maker, you know, FSL or MS Modding or Oxy or Briscoe, any of the other map makers, they've no way of testing for console before Giants get their hands on it, so they don't know what needs to be done to get it through console testing. And I think that's a massive flaw on Giants' part, really, that there's no way of them being able to pre-test it before it goes for actual testing. But again, I don't know enough about it to know it. Maybe it's a limitation with the console's design and the software that the consoles run or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to try you a little bit of out of cab shots now, because I was playing around with the different camera angles the other day. The problem with doing this is managing to stay in the lanes. Oh, hi, Redneck. How are you, man? More importantly, I hate to be the one to say it, but how's the snake situation? Fully over? Yeah. Yeah, that would be something they could build. I would think that's something they could build into either the test runner or into Giants, like an emulator type thing, where you could emulate how it plays on consoles. Again, I don't know. I don't have the technical vocabulary or skills to be able to do these things, but I think have you managed to get rid of it yet? Or for anyone that doesn't know Redneck, right, he's one of Mr. Farquhar's biggest supporters. He's the nicest guy, and I was watching a stream the other day. He started streaming recently, and he has got a snake in his roof. Sorry to put your business all out there, Redneck, I hope you don't mind, but yeah, he's got an actual live snake in his roof, in his ceiling, that he was trying to get dealt with. My advice to him was to get some TNT ASAP and just blow the house up, but he didn't take that advice. You're right, Mr. Farquhar, an absolute legend. I won't give any more details on that, Mr. Farquhar, don't worry. Now, the problem we're going to have is I'm going to need to rest soon, because I should have... Exactly there. So I'm going to do that now, and hopefully we won't be late for the job. Let's find somewhere we can park up and rest. This'll do. Nope, are you not giving me the trigger? You're not telling me I can rest here, are you? Yeah, I know. That's my problem. You know what? I'm just going to go balls to the wall, and I'm just going to get a fine for being tired. Right, let's try and get out of this place. How do we get out? Straight up? Should have rested before I started. Whoa. Feel like this is the wrong way. Yeah, this is 100% the wrong way. It doesn't like this hill. Yeah, it's just started yawning for rest. Mister, it's got a hood, look. It's a T-cab. We just bought it especially. Right, I'm going to just swing around because we've come the wrong way. It's going to take us on a massive diversion, so I'm just going to go back over that hill. And go out the right way. Because it's just added like an extra hour onto the trip. So, doing that. Yeah, I don't mind about the suspension. I like paying maintenance costs. I don't know about you, but I do. I love it when I mess up the trucks. That was me too busy trying to show Mr. Redneck our hood, as he calls it. All right. I have seen you crash in every episode, every video. And to be honest, mate, it's not a Mr. Farquhar ETS series if there's not a crash. So yeah, Davis picked the colour. He was outvoted on the truck. He wanted the Ford F Max, but he was outvoted by Mr. Farquhar and Scruffy, so I let him pick the colour. You're gonna have to let me out. That was one rule about Davis picking the colour, is it couldn't be blue. That was the only rule he had. He couldn't pick blue. I'm a man. If nothing, I'm a man of the people. We live in a democracy here, and blue was ruled out very quickly. I don't think they're a thing anymore. Are they, the boy band Blue? Are they still going? I know that one of them does a lot of acting now. He's in like some of the soap. He's in Hollyoaks, I think, or was, or is. Not quite sure. Just imagine Mr. Farquhar belting that out on his next stream. Did anyone else used to do that when they were kids? Keep a lookout for the Eddie Stobarts on the motorway? Used to drive from Cornwall to Leicester. It was like a 6.5, 7 hour drive. And that was one of the things that kept us going, was keeping an eye out for the Eddie Stobarts. Yep, I still do that now with reg plates. Used to do it then, and still do it now. Happily point them out if I see them. Oh, that's a brand new 23 plate. Oh, that's a brand new 63 plate. It won't actually be too long, I don't think, until the next lot come out. Is it September they come out? What are some other games that everyone used to play while they were out on long trips in the car? We used to do the old yellow car punch. I don't know if anyone knows that one. Wait, I'm not in the way. Go. Move. Come on. I'm not blocking your way. You can go. Sometimes the AI on this winds me up. Am I doing that? Do you want to see me struggle for like an hour to park a truck? Or should I just do the quick one and we can get into the other truck, see about the sound? Lovely. That'll do for me. Oh, good. It seems alright. I mean, we'll hop on the other truck anyway, just to check it out. Just in case it is the truck. Cool. Right, let me, truck manager. So if I jump back in this one. Oh, look at that. Just like that, we're back home in Swansea. So, first things, let's rest. Let's do a quick rest. Oh, I'm not resting again because I'm not driving in the night. Now it's raining. That's fine. Right, let's find a little quick job to do. This destination. Surely I've got some short ones. We'll just do this quick London job. Yeah, I think if the sound's alright on this, because this is base game track, it must just be that mod. Which is good to know, because then that means there's nothing too wrong with my sound. So that is good to know, and I'm going to leave it there for tonight, because I just wanted to do like an hour. Thank you all so much, honestly. Redneck, Scruffy, Mr. Farquhar Davis, Dad Gaming, MS Modding, everyone else. My wife, she stopped in to throw some shade. Everyone that stopped by to watch, honestly, I can't thank you all so much. I appreciate it, honestly. I know everyone's time's valuable, and for you all to sit here and keep me company for an hour whilst I faff around on YouTube and pretend to try and be some kind of content creator, honestly means the world to me. So thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hello, keeping me entertained, checking out my sound settings for me. You guys are all amazing. Please, if you can, check out the map tour tomorrow, going live about 8:30. MS is hoping to be in the chat, answer any questions you've got. I'm excited for you all to see it. I've been testing it for the past few weeks. I know he's excited for you to see it, because ultimately that's what he's been working on for a while now. Thanks a lot again. I appreciate you all, and I will catch you all soon. Thank you. Peace.